Time to clock in, baby.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yes, I was ready last time.
We're gonna call this the intro about nothing. It's gonna go like this.
Okay, look. If you want to just keep doing the same old thing, then maybe this idea is not for you. I, for one, am not going to compromise my artistic integrity. And I'll tell you something else. This is the show, and we're not going to change it. Right?
And we're live. What's up, y'all? What's going on? This is episode 71 of the podcast About Nothing. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm Long John Silva.
I'm Sierra.
Sierra.
No. We already went through this. Don't come here with just no Sierra.
I'm Sierra the Star.
No, that's not the suffix that you want to go with. It's
Show.
supposed to be Sierra Brianna. It's not fucking, you're not the star. Sierra Brianna.
That's fine. Okay.
So that's what we're gonna roll with. That's the name that.
You tagged us
Okay.
in that.
All right.
No, you can't.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, what up, man? We want to thank everybody for joining. Please share this to your page as always. We definitely would appreciate that. We got a good show today.
As always.
Yeah, I shouldn't even say that because we always do. That's a redundant statement to say we got a good show today because we always have a fucking good show because that's what we do. Get that stank face out. Get that stank face out of here. We always have a good show. This is what we do. We always have good topics. So it's just a thing. It's just what we do. So
Speaking of always having topics, we have more content now.
Definitely. Oh, you want to start that off?
I mean, we can.
Start that off.
Hold on. No, go ahead. While I'm doing this, go ahead.
Yeah, for everybody that pretty much everybody probably knows, we started every time we had a podcast, you know what I'm saying, we always chill afterwards. We never just like, oh, the podcast's over, it's a wrap. Everybody go home, go their separate ways. We never do that. It's never like that. So we usually, we do always, stick around for a little bit.
The conversation honestly gets better.
Stick around for a little bit, have a couple more drinks, and then, just before we get ready to find out where we're going to go. And so we always stick around and just talk. And like she said, a lot of the times, the shit we talk about is it's crazy. It's crazy. And I was like, some of this shit, we gotta fucking record this shit. Like, this content right here is like, I'd be like, I wish we would have had this on the podcast. But now, we started recording it. So,
yeah, when the last week, he just set his phone on record, and it actually sounds very, very good.
Yeah,
just for a speakerphone. So.
Yeah, just off the phone, just off the voice memo.
Yeah, no, I listened to it while I was getting ready after you posted it.
Yeah, so definitely, we're gonna start having that more. We're gonna call it More About Nothing. The podcast About Nothing is the normal show, and then More About Nothing is the after show. So be on the lookout for that. I don't know if we're gonna have we should probably have a set day that we release the More About Nothing, because we kind of want to let the original show simmer for a little bit.
Maybe we should wait till the weekend.
Let that simmer for a couple days.
Yeah, like Sunday or Monday.
Sunday or Monday, maybe probably Monday.
Well, I think I did upload it like Monday,
yeah,
right?
So probably let the original podcast simmer for the weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then Monday we'll give you something in the middle, kind of between the old podcast and the new podcast. It's gonna be audio only. How do y'all feel about SoundCloud versus YouTube? Because we've been kind of debating on what platform to put it on.
Personally, when I watch listen to The Brilliant Idiots, I always watch it on SoundCloud.
The Brilliant Idiots.
That's Charlamagne's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I kind of prefer SoundCloud because people can close out the app and do whatever else they want to do on their phone or clean or whatever, and just hook it up to maybe they got like a sound bar or something like that. They can hook it up, or you got an aux cord, you can hook it up and listen and do what you want to do. With YouTube, you gotta you gotta leave the app open and look at it, but it's not gonna be any video on it, so it's just gonna be audio. So I feel like we should probably go to SoundCloud for that if we get enough people that want it to be on SoundCloud. But it seems like that's the best option. because you can like multitask and do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we'll probably be setting up the More About Nothing on Mondays. It sounds like a good day.
Yeah.
So
more Mondays.
yeah, so definitely be on the lookout for that. All right. What up, Abraham? What up, Mia? What up, y'all? I'm at the Coliseum watching the circus. Can't really hear you, but wanted to show love. I'll catch the show later.
Oh, thanks.
So thanks for
Who
checking
said
in,
that?
Mia.
Damn.
Thanks for checking in. Thanks for checking in. We know people got lives and stuff
shit,
like
yeah.
that, but for them to still check in and be like, yo,
Yeah, we highly appreciate
yeah,
it.
definitely.
Yeah, I don't know about
appreciate
you
that.
guys, but I always go back and like read the comments.
Yeah, because I miss a lot of comments. There's a lot of comments that you do miss. So after the show's over, I do usually go back and watch it and pick up the comments that I missed and stuff like that. So
My friend Chantel Langston, she had a funny ass comment that I didn't
and we
see.
didn't see it.
Yeah, last one.
Yeah, so that's just how it goes. But we'll get ready to get into the show. We want to thank everybody that's watching for right now. Please share this to your page. First topic is the Kentucky school shooting. Who wants to start that off?
I mean, I didn't even know about it. You know, I went into work yesterday,
When did it happen?
the day before yesterday, right?
So Wednesday? I'm not sure when it happened.
Yeah.
Did it happen?
I don't know when it happened either, to be honest. Yeah, like early in the week is when it happened. But I guess a couple people died, and a lot of people, like, I was reading some, like, survivors things, and, like, some people, like, there was this one person who it literally was, like, less than a centimeter away from their heart, the bullet.
Dang.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I heard one girl had got shot and she called her mom like as she was dying and then she
shit.
died.
Ugh.
So like, what was it? A middle school? Was
High
it
school.
High school?
Yeah.
It was one shooter or is it more?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
one
was
shooter.
one shooter, and the stepsister of that dude basically was trying to defend him, saying that he had, like, some illness or whatever, which I think is bullshit.
There's no defense. There's no defense for killing innocent people.
No.
There's no excuse for a massacre at all. There's no. I don't care if you're mental, whatever. That's no excuse to pick up a gun and just shoot people.
No, hell
Random
no.
people at that.
Random
like,
people. So there was no motive. He just went there and did it.
From what
Did
I
he
know,
go there?
yeah,
Did he go there?
Yeah.
So did he get bullied or was it a
They
bullying
didn't
thing?
say,
or
like, the only thing that I read about.
he just woke up and was like, "I'm shooting motherfuckers." Is that what happened?
I mean,
really
I'm
don't-
guessing, like, the only thing that I
don't
saw
know.
was that girl defending her stepbrother, basically. So I don't really know, but either way, that really sucks.
Yeah, Abraham. What up, Wes? Yeah, Abraham. Definitely, man. No excuses, no mercy on that. Anybody that does some shit like that, they need to get the death penalty. Straight up. It shouldn't be no fucking trial. It
Nope.
shouldn't even be no 25 to life. It should just be death. You killing people for no reason. You need to go. You need to die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
It should be nothing else besides that. You took lives. We're taking yours.
If there's like a beyond a shadow of a doubt that
If we
did
know
that.
you went to the school and shot people and killed them, you need to die.
Yeah.
And not to be
Eye for an
insensitive
eye.
or anything, but I feel like it was probably a distraction with all the government shit going on. I just really like conspiracy theories,
I don't believe in those, but go ahead.
and I just think that it was a
Because
distraction.
y'all said the
I
same
mean,
thing.
the government just shut down and then, like, reopened or, like, whatever.
Did they reopen?
So,
Yeah, they
yeah.
did.
So y'all getting y'all
So-
tax return? Y'all getting y'all tax returns then, huh?
Yep.
Okay. I see y'all. I see y'all.
I just got my W-2s in the mail just
I
like
see
2
y'all.
hours ago.
I see y'all. But yeah,
Definitely a distraction.
Hey.
But it happened. I'm not saying it didn't happen for real, because some people like to say that it's a setup. But no, I believe it really happened. I just think that, I don't know, the government's just up to something.
back to the government shutdown. Was it true that the government shutdown you don't get food stamps?
They,
Oh, I
they
don't
had
know.
a certain amount
Yeah,
of
you
money
don't get
when it
any
ran
government
out.
assistance.
When that money ran out, then they had to shut
And,
it
like,
down.
active duty military
That wouldn't have
don't
been pretty.
get paid.
That wouldn't have been pretty. Motherfuckers ain't got no food.
Yeah.
They gonna have Make America Great Again had some. Cause I heard it was the Democrats, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Democrats stopped it, so motherfuckers gonna be voting for. Motherfuckers gonna be on Trump's side to get that shit back on there. We ain't got no food. You ain't got no food. Motherfuckers start turning towards Trump, like save us. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but definitely. I'm glad that shit's back up and running or whatever. But
Definitely, I need that tax money.
yeah, but when you playing people's money, like people's food, then they'll start like people that you thought was
Especially
yeah.
food, you gotta eat.
You gotta eat. So, you know what I'm saying? Fucking with the food. that shit. Well, people work, people do work, people struggle regardless.
Let's read Alyssa's comment. Alyssa said, I heard there's been about 55 school shootings this year, but as soon as the government has an issue, we finally start hearing about a shooting. Exactly. It's all just a big
I don't believe those
conspiracy.
conspiracies. What about the dude that shot at the people in the country concert? Y'all said that was a conspiracy.
It's all conspiracy.
I think it is. They came out and said, the FBI just came out and said that they think there's another person who helped.
It had to have been though.
Definitely. Like, there's no way that one person shot all those people. No, I don't believe it.
I feel like you one of them people that are like get on like Google and start.
Oh hell yeah!
And be on there for like 2 or 3
videos,
hours.
I get deep
and
into
the conspiracy
YouTube.
theories and all that shit. But yeah, hey, definitely. R.I.P. to everybody that died in that. Mm-hmm. You never want to see something like that happen.
Especially when they're like my little sister's age, 15, 16 years
little
old,
kids
dying.
like that dying. They got they got their whole lives ahead of them, and it's just snatched. That's never good.
No, there was one like this girl like literally took a picture like 2 minutes before she died.
Oh shit!
And she was like smiling and just that's just so sad.
That's
can't.
sad.
Yeah, for real.
Also, I don't want to make this a real big topic, but also R.I.P. to 2 females that got shot by the guy in Fort Wayne.
And the unborn baby.
So rest in peace to those 3 too. I don't like really. I mean, I feel like we should maybe kind of scale back on like those.
Yeah,
those
I'm glad you guys think that because
those bad topics like that. Because like this ain't really. I mean, we want to cover local news, but we don't really want to be covering like depressing shit.
Right.
That's why we got away from politics.
This ain't. Yeah, this podcast wasn't really birthed to like be like sad and shit.
No,
right. We're just trying to talk about nothing.
We want to be lighthearted, and we want you to like this to be like your escape from your everyday life. But if something big does happen in the city, we definitely got to cover it.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody dies, like somebody famous dies or something, we definitely want to still cover it. But like it's everyday shootings and stuff, I don't even like to, especially when stuff having to do with kids and stuff and like molestation and stuff like that. I don't even really like talking about it. Like I feel uncomfortable talking about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to give like more spotlight to the people that are doing bad anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, why should we be on here? They're not even worth our words, you know?
Right.
So, but definitely RIP to those females and the unborn baby that lost their child, or the lady that lost her unborn child. So, next topic. Sierra. Okay.
Sierra goes on her first ever.
Hold on.
Let
me preface this. I told Sierra, I said, this podcast you're gonna get a date from this podcast. Didn't I say that? I said this wrong. I said this wrong. I said, she said, I've never been on a date, blah, blah, blah. I said, this podcast is gonna get you a date. And I think that's how her date, I think that's how they met.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Through this podcast.
Yeah, definitely. It was.
So, like I said, I'm a psychic. I'm a psychic. I'm a prophet. And I said it was gonna come true and it happened.
I don't know. I wouldn't gas yourself.
So, I mean, hey, did it happen? Did it happen or not? It happened. So you never went on a date in 21 years of your life. You've been on this podcast for not even 21 days, damn near, and you got a date. So hey,
29 episodes.
you know what I'm saying? 21 days. You ain't been on here that long. I mean, it's only been like I may be over exaggerated 21 days, but it's not been a long time.
It's been a couple months.
You got you a date, you know. So
yeah.
You want to give a little brief recap on
a recap.
What'd you guys do?
We just went to lunch and stuff.
Where'd you go to lunch?
Applebee's.
Did you drink?
Duh, I drink everywhere I can.
Did you were you drunk or you just had a drink?
Oh no, I just had like 3.
What up,
drinks.
Q? 3?
Jesus.
You just had 3?
3?
Yeah, just 3.
Only 3? Oh, just 3?
Just
3 margaritas? 3 margaritas?
I forget everything I had. I had a margarita and I had like this new Applebee's has this like, what is it? It's like a peach Long Island type of thing, but honestly it kind of tastes dirty, so if you're thinking about getting it, don't get it. Like, I don't know, peach is just such a light flavor, it just does not go with fucking Captain and all that bullshit. So definitely
Captain was in the margarita?
Recommend. It was the Long Island.
It was in Long Island?
Yeah.
Captain is? Oh,
yeah.
It might be rum in there.
Yeah.
I forget the other.
There's so much shit in Long Island, I'll be forgetting.
Like every liquor.
It's like damn near gin,
everything.
Vodka, rum, tequila.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so it probably is some Captain in there.
Delicious.
So, I mean, was it what you expected, pretty much, or did you go into it with low expectations or high expectations?
Like whenever I do something that I've like never done before, I honestly like I don't really have any expectations. So I didn't
That's
really.
the best way to go about it.
Yeah, no, like I wasn't expecting like anything, I guess. But it was
Were you like
really
panicky or nervous or anything?
No.
You definitely was nervous.
No, surprisingly, like
You was anxious.
no, I was like chilling the whole day, like
You was.
no,
when we
I
had the
was surprised. No, really, I was thinking to myself like, wow, I'm not even like stressing. Like I don't know, like.
Did you have a shot before? Did you drink a little bit before you to calm your nerves a little bit?
That's a smart idea.
I've done that. I mean,
like a
I
snake
ain't gonna lie.
bite.
I ain't gonna lie. No, I ain't gonna lie. Like that's a nice little thing to do before like a first date.
See, like I don't know, not a first date
You don't even
because
gotta
when
be
they
first
smell
date.
alcohol on you, it's like,
Nah.
damn, you're really an alcoholic.
Why are they
like
going?
that.
Why are they getting that close?
No,
Well, I don't know. You could smell alcohol. Trust me.
I definitely my current girl, like I took a couple shots. I took a couple shots before we I took a couple shots
Everyone knows
before
you
before
A couple.
I wasn't like crazy.
You
I
were
just
tanked.
No, I wasn't like it wasn't like crazy, but I think I just had like a couple of swigs out of the bottle.
I need to hear the other side
just
of
to
this.
do it. I mean, she probably had something too.
You drink a bottle of wine before?
She probably had something. But yeah, I mean that's nothing wrong with that. That's what I was asking. Like, I mean, normally I'm not saying I always do, but sometimes I do go on a date sober.
See, normally I would like
Go into
smoke
the-
a blunt, I guess. So that
So
would be
it's the
kinda,
same,
like,
basically the same
equal.
thing. Yeah.
But I didn't even smoke before, so.
Yeah, I mean, normally anywhere I go, I have a couple shots before. I mean, like even if I'm going to the bar, just like with John.
Got to.
Yeah.
Even if I'm just going with a dude, like I still like have a couple shots before I go because I don't really like walking into places sober when I know I'm about to drink.
You know, I honestly,
You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
you. I feel you.
I don't like. I don't like.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to
You
already
don't wanna
kind of be
spend too much money.
not even.
there.
It ain't even that. I just want to
Right.
I want to already kind of be like on that level. Like I don't want to have to. I don't want to be like. I don't want to have to go from 0 to 100. I want to be at like 25, 30.
Yeah,
Then go
right,
to 100.
right.
You know,
I
I don't want to be from 0 to. I don't want to be start
So
off.
when we go to
like,
Texas
Plus,
Roadhouse,
it's nice to like take
I don't
some
do that
shots
because I
and
be
then
with my
like
daughter.
on the drive, you kind of like you start feeling it.
yeah. It's
nice.
nothing wrong. Definitely nothing wrong with that.
For sure.
What up, Nick? What up, Quentin? What up, D. Todd? What up, D. Austin? How y'all doing tonight? Please share this.
what's going on? At,
We was just talking. Oh, go ahead.
Danny, one of my friends. I don't have my phone on me.
Yeah, he ain't got phone. But yeah, we was just in the middle of talking about Sierra's first date. First date she's ever had was last week.
She's
we
21.
She enjoyed. Did you? So you enjoyed it? It was
Oh
cool.
yeah, it was good.
So you have nothing. I mean, nothing really bad to say. So everything
Nothing
it was
bad
pretty much
at all.
everything you expected, and
Well, I didn't expect anything, so.
Do you remember your first date?
yeah.
Yeah,
it was
let's
Applebee's.
talk
It was
about
Applebee's.
it.
It was Applebee's.
Was it like a good time? Did it go anywhere?
It was. I mean, no, I didn't really go anywhere. It didn't really go anywhere, but went to Applebee's, and it was a cool date. But like, it wasn't like we got together after it or anything like that. But
What
it was
about
like
you?
a cool, nice little.
The first one I can remember. I'm drawing a blank.
You that old? You that old now? Damn.
No, I mean
That many dates. They all
Honestly, like from this podcast, I've learned that John is a whore and a lot of bitches like butt stuff.
I think like first like real like actual date that I ever went on. I used to live in Colorado, and like the way I met this girl, her name was Kayla too. I used to live in Denver.
You got bad vibes.
Yeah,
with
bad
the
vibes
Kaylas.
with them Kaylas, man. I used to live in Denver, and my uncle, he lived in an apartment. And so I'd see this girl who lived like across from him. And I was like, I checked her out. She looked good. And I was feeling myself. Like I was doing like karate on his balcony and shit like that. Because
Kung Fu Panda.
no, I was like 13, 14.
Oh no.
And she would like stare at me. Like her and her cousin would like come outside and they'd be staring. I'd be doing my like
Making
little
fun.
karate kicks and shit. And and so one day I wrote a letter to her. I didn't know her name, but I wrote a letter to her. I was like, I don't know you, but I would like to get to know you. I live across the street. I mean, my uncle lives across the street from you. My name is John, and then I put his number.
Did you stick it in the mailbox?
No, I walked by because they had like those.
Did you ring the doorbell, drop the note off, and then
they
run
had
away?
like the wooden. They had like the wooden fences, so I folded it real nice and I threw it over the fence when I knew she was out there, and I kind of like ran away.
Pretty smooth.
Yeah. So like 3 days later, like I was at my uncle's house and she hadn't called, and I was like, damn man, she must not like me or whatever. 3 days later, I was at his house, and he picks up the phone. He's like, John. And I'm like, yeah. I thought it was my mom or something, He's like, it's for you. I was like, oh, shit. So I started talking to her. I mean, I was only like 14. She was only like 13, I started talking to her, and her cousin lived across the street. She lived down the street, but like 3 miles down, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't have a fucking way to pick her up or anything, so so her and I like we decided to meet up like halfway, and like I get to this bridge and I see who I think it was her, but I never like really got like a good look at her face to face, and so I walk past her, and she walks past me, and then she turns around, she's like, John, and I turn around and I'm thinking, damn, this girl is too fucking pretty for me to be with. You know what I'm saying?
No,
that's what I was thinking.
No, your words.
No.
Fuck that.
I mean, I was 13.
Ain't nobody too
I was
pretty for
13.
me.
I don't know.
Ain't nobody too pretty for you.
I was 13. I don't feel that way now.
No girls out of your league.
When I was 13, I didn't have that much self-confidence.
Okay.
So I'm walking past her. I'm like, this can't be her. That girl is too pretty, So she's like, John. I'm like, oh shit. So we like meet on the bridge, and like I didn't know what to say. I was like, you want to come back to my house?
And that worked?
No.
Yeah.
So what happened after that?
We go to my uncle's house, and like her whole family, like she was there for like a couple of hours. We were just chilling, laughing, watching movies and shit. I was showing her like my karate methods and karate chops and shit. And like her family's looking for her this whole entire time, and like her cousin lived across the street. Her cousin lived with her sister, so her sister comes up to my uncle's house, starts banging on the door.
Were they white?
No, she's half white and half Mexican.
Okay.
Banging on the door, and I answered the door, and she was like, "Is Kayla here?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Kayla, get your ass out here!"
For real?
Hell
Snatched
yeah!
her up?
Hell yeah!
That would be my
Did you
mom.
see her again after that?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
That was a pretty in-depth story for somebody to act like they couldn't remember their first date. You act like you couldn't even remember it. You just came up with detail after detail after detail. Shit.
But I didn't know if there was anything before that. Because I did, like, I was with other girls before that, but I never actually went on, like, a date, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like a late bloomer or something. Like, 13 years old.
You was 21.
Wow.
You was 21. You went on your first date. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. No, but hey, you bring up a good question. You said you said you didn't expect it to be her to call. It was like a couple days went by or whatever.
Yeah.
So everyone follows the 3-day rule.
No, is that that's what I was going to ask. Is it what's the time? What's the adequate amount of time that you should call somebody after you get their number? How many should it be the next day? Should it be 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, a week? What should it be?
See, personally, I
do you
never
think?
text anyone first.
So
or, like,
if you gave your
hit
number
anyone.
out, if you gave your number out to a guy, what would you be like? What's a good amount of time for him to text you? If it was like the next day, would you get like?
Like, yeah, the next day. But anything after that, like, if you text me, I'm not gonna reply to you.
What?
Why?
Probably the same.
You're
Because
hard at
that's
it?
just,
You wanna
like, it's
draw
over
them
with.
in?
Like, I need it
One
fresh
day?
on
So-
my mind.
So
like,
if it's not the
I don't
next day,
know.
you done?
Yeah, basically, like, it's
What?
just
Oh,
over.
you gotta
I'm not
have
gonna-
a. You can't be
I
so.
don't
You
normally
can't be too
text back
eager.
as it is.
You can't be
so-
too eager.
I gotta take this off.
Look,
It's hot.
You
she
can't
said
be too
next
eager.
day or 2 days. I say next day, girl.
Next day, well, Leisha said. I mean, it might be shit. Y'all really expect the dude to text you the next day?
Definitely. I mean, he damn near better, like, call me while we're standing there.
Nah. What if it's a Saturday? What if it's a Saturday and Sunday is a day of rest? So
Sunday is not a day of rest. Most
Sunday-
people don't even go to
according to the
church.
Bible.
Sunday is a day of rest. Sunday is a day of rest. So can he hit you up on Monday and you still be good?
No.
It's got to be the next day.
Yes.
Or you done?
Yes. It could be the next night.
I-
It just needs to
nah.
be within that like
24-hour time
yeah,
period.
24 hour to like
nah.
36 hours.
I think 2 to 3 days. 2 to 3
You
days.
text me like 20 minutes later.
Huh? 20 minutes later? No, that's because I already had fucking got left on red before that. So yeah, hell yeah, I that's fucking had to show some fucking urgency. Shit. Talking about somebody you just meet and you get their number.
But here's the okay.
2 or
Some
3 days.
people like after like you know whoever the first person is that makes the move. After that, the next person like they wait
D-Ty.
like longer.
D-Ty says depends on the circumstances in which you got the number. So what's the circumstance? Like so if you got it in a club, what? If you got it in a club on Saturday night, can you wait till you can't wait till Monday?
No.
Why? It's Saturday night at 2 in the morning.
If you're getting my
That's
if you're
Sunday.
getting my number
That's
at Saturday
Sunday.
Text
night,
me on Sunday.
Saturday
Monday.
night at 2 in the morning,
You can't
you
wait till
better take
Monday?
me home.
Y'all go home? Y'all going home?
What?
Nah,
From the
man.
club? Straight home?
You ain't doing that. You know you ain't doing that.
You ain't
I mean,
doing
I'm
that.
not doing that because
We talking about you. Okay, we talking about you. So if you got your if you gave a number out at 2 a.m. on Saturday night, well, it's technically Sunday morning.
Yeah, if I get my number out
He
at
can't
2
hit- he
a.m.,
can't hit you
I
up at
would
Monday?
not text back point blank period whether it was like 20
Why?
minutes later. Like,
If
that's
you
a
want to
mistake.
go to a club,
I'm
it was a
drunk. It's
mistake.
2 o'clock in the morning and we're at a club. I'm drunk. Don't text me. Don't call me. I'm
Wait,
never
so-
giving you Alyssa's number.
So if it's what if it, so what's the cutoff date? What's the cutoff? What's the cutoff time? What's the cutoff time? What if it's like anything before midnight?
no, it just depends on how drunk I am. Because I could be fucking blacked out by 10:30.
Jesus.
Or I could be completely sober at 1 a.m. Like, it just kind of, it depends. But if I'm drunk, just, if you get my number, don't bother.
D-Ty says in a club, I'm waiting until Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah, I think that's a good. I feel you on that. I feel you on
You're
that.
not relevant at that point.
No, you gotta be no.
I met 20 other dudes since then.
Exactly.
How?
Like, never.
You meet random dudes on Mondays? Where?
You could meet dudes anywhere.
Where?
I don't know if you know this, but boys and girls, like, they go to the same places, like, in their normal day lives.
Nah,
So-
that's too eager. That's too eager. I'm not texting nobody the very next day, unless they like super bad.
That's why he's
No movie, no, not the movie, but I'm just saying like they gotta be super bad for me to text them the very next day. Like definitely Tuesday or Wednesday.
Flawless.
It's cool. That's just crazy. I'm not doing it the very next day. That's crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
so.
And y'all gonna really reject somebody for like being patient? Like, what if they busy? What if they got something to do? What if they want to give all their attention to you and they
You
got like,
asked
school?
for my number
What if they
and
got
you're too busy to text
What if
me?
they got school on Monday? What if they got school on Monday? What if they got something to do on Monday? What if they're working 6 to 6?
I text you through class.
What if they're working 6 to
Exactly.
6? What if they're working 6 to 6 on a
I'm
Monday?
sorry, but 99.99% of people have their phones like this about 32 hours
I
out
take
of
the latte
24.
like this.
So, exactly.
That's too. Man,
You
that's,
know that phone's underneath the espresso machine.
that's too eager. Man. So now y'all like eager dudes. Guess what you saying?
That's not eager.
That
That's
is
like
eager.
that's like keeping yourself relevant. That's, like
eager.
knowing
That's
how to
fucking
fuck with
eager.
someone.
That's eager. No, that's
It's
eager.
an age
Nah.
gap difference.
That's eager.
I
man.
guess so. I'm so glad I'm not old because
That's eager as fuck.
I can't play that game.
The drunk
If I'm
idiot.
interested, I'm interested.
But we don't know that you're interested. Just because you give your number out don't mean you're
Then you
interested.
better check. 'Cause
Hey,
if
you
wouldn't be,
right.
Then I might not be.
Whatever.
If wasn't
I know, like
involved.
if you have
Don't even
doubts
make
that
that-
I'm interested, you better really keep.
If you can't wait for 2 days.
No.
Okay.
She'll call her ex in 2 seconds.
I swear to God.
Whatever. All right. Next topic. Being on phones on a first date. I didn't know that you couldn't do that.
We're still
Look,
only
no.
2 topics in.
Huh? Yeah. I got killed. I
You're right.
got killed. I got killed. I got killed for being on my phone on the first date.
Why
I
would
didn't know
you
you can. I didn't know you can't be on your phone.
See, like
you
I
can't
feel like-
multitask.
No, see, I agree with you. Like, you could definitely be on your
Yeah,
phone,
you
but
could
it's
be-
not like you can't be consumed in your
Like
phone like
this
how
all
you
What?
were.
Nobody was. Nobody.
Yeah,
I-
that's exactly how you were. That picture says
For
it
one-
all.
for
You
one-
have your phone covering your face.
Yeah, but that don't mean
That's a no.
You got bad eyesight.
Nah.
you. I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with being on your phone. At that point, you don't even. I mean.
Nothing wrong with checking it. There's
No,
something
it's,
wrong with
no, it's not. It's not nothing. It's not. No, it's not. You can be on social media on a
Okay,
date.
no. If you're on social media on a date, you don't care
Why not?
about the date.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's canceled.
Look,
You can be on social
You
media
can't be on
any other
You can't be on
time
social.
of the
You
day.
can't be on social media on the first date.
no.
Why?
That's so rude.
You can't be on Twitter.
No, you were rude.
No, fuck that. I gotta
Why
see
would you
what-
be on Twitter on a date? Are you live tweeting the fucking date?
No, I'm just saying, like, you might want to
that's
find out
weird.
if like a basketball game going on or something. You can't fucking multitask.
Pick a different fucking time for the date then.
Nah, man.
Oh
nah,
my god.
Nah.
I'm just really surprised that you're not single right now. Wow.
I didn't know you. I didn't know that you couldn't be on. Nobody told me that you couldn't be on your phone on a date. I'm always on. My
I thought that was common courtesy.
I think.
phone. Oh, fuck that. That's not
See,
common
like,
courtesy.
I don't know,
Yeah.
because sometimes, like, I don't know, things on your phone kind of get brought up, like, you want to show this person, like, something or,
You
like,
can't
whatever.
be on your phone. That's.
But, like, if
But
you're scrolling
it-
through social media,
if
that's
you
canceled.
talking on the phone, that's one thing. I mean, I don't think there's nothing
like
wrong
if you're
with
talking with your baby mama on the phone
or something
while you're
like
on the
that.
date.
I
oh
don't,
my god, that's
you know
terrible.
what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you can like text or look at something or look at your social media. I don't think there's
No.
something wrong with that.
I think, like, replying to a text, that's pretty, like, fast.
Your
unless it's,
date,
like,
okay, your date is 5 hours long.
No,
You
I
can sit
think,
there with your
I,
phone
think,
on.
I think you should.
Not off, but
You supposed to sit there with your
away,
phone
out
out?
of sight.
If you're gonna be on your phone, you should give them the common courtesy to say, "Hey, I'm expecting a call, or I'm
Right,
expecting
yeah.
my mom to text me. I need to answer her." I don't think you should be on your phone on a date at all. Any date,
Any date.
any date.
No,
I don't know. Once you get comfortable,
unlimited data. It needs to be used. I'm not sitting there. No, I gotta use it. Sorry.
you're canceled.
Can't
I'm
agree.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh
So
my
so you
God.
got a girlfriend. You can't.
No, okay, that's
That's not a date.
You say
That's
any day.
different.
It's a day. It's still a day.
okay. But when, like, I feel like
When you start
when
dating
you're
somebody, yeah,
like you
it's
are
different.
more
You're-
comfortable.
yeah.
So you gotta sit there like this.
If you're courting somebody
Nah, fuck that.
and you're trying to get them to date you,
Cause you don't even know if she even feeling you at that point.
if somebody's
Okay,
on
so
the
why
phone,
would- okay, so
if
you're just
if I'm
not
on a
gonna
date
give it
and the
all
girl's
your
on the
effort?
phone, I'm not gonna feel her.
Right.
I won't look at it no type of way. It wasn't like I was sitting there on my phone and not talking to. I can talk and still be on my phone.
But you're gonna be like,
Yeah,
okay.
So what?
Yeah, that's
Alright.
exactly
So
how
what?
I am.
Uh-huh.
So what? So what?
Oh wait, what?
Not like
No, that's
man,
fucked
it wasn't
up.
Like, no, I ain't
Yeah,
talking
that's
about like
some
that.
fake
I ain't
shit.
talking about like I ain't talking about like sitting there like
Selling shoes.
on your phone. I was selling shoes on. I was definitely selling shoes.
Okay, but that's kind of different because, like, that shit kind of just, like, happens really
He was
fast. You
too
gotta.
broke to pay for the date, so he had to sell some shoes real quick, get that
Shit.
PayPal.
Damn,
So
he had to
sent
text his
PayPal.
mom to transfer some money
See?
in his account.
Nope.
They don't even transfer that fast.
Yeah, exactly. It's like 36 hours.
Are you kidding me? When my mom transfers me money, I get it like that.
So
Well, my
yeah.
mom don't transfer me money. She ain't never transferred me.
Like-
money.
I don't know. I didn't know you could. I didn't know you couldn't be on your phones. I didn't know you couldn't be on your phones. That's
I don't know. Here and there.
that's nah. I mean, I'm not.
I need
there's-
Jason's opinion.
There's no way possible I can sit for a date for 5 hours and not be on my phone.
No, you're right. Like, I have to kind of check it.
I was with her.
accidentally
I
hit
was
the
with her
home
from
button.
like. I was with her from like
So why would you
7:30.
even be on the date?
I was with her
If
from like.
she's
I was
not that interested.
I was with her from 7:30 to like 1:30. I'm supposed to not. I must not be on my phone the whole time.
We don't scroll on it.
I wasn't okay, man.
Why do you think
I wasn't just sitting there like. I wasn't sitting there like literally like this the whole day, but I was just like checking my phone.
If I'm with a girl and we're calling it a date,
If
and I'm
I'm-
on my phone, she must not be that interested.
If she on her phone,
Yeah, right.
no. If she's
right.
on her phone, I'm not.
Especially
Just,
social media.
if she's,
That's
no,
something
You
different.
don't know you don't even know what she's doing on her phone.
Well,
You can't
okay.
be like, what are you doing on your phone? They could be taking care of some important business.
Okay.
She could have. Okay, it could have been something about her kid. It could have been something about anything. You never know what they talking
Which
about on
she
their
should
phone.
have give you the common courtesy.
I'm not gonna be
today.
like, I'm talking about my daughter right now. I'm not about to do that.
You don't have to tell her what you're talking
Jason
about.
asked what the question was. The question is basically like the topic is being on your phone on the first date, or really at this point we're talking about any date. Would you like be on your phone? And I just thought, I think that a lot of girls, me included, I like text my friends throughout the time. You kind of have to though, because you
Yeah,
know
it's not-
when
it's
you're a
nothing wrong.
girl,
I'll
you
t-
kind of have to be a little bit more cautious than guys.
It's nothing wrong.
Still alive.
If a girl,
Yeah,
if,
right.
if
Here's
I'm
my location.
if
here's
I'm on
my
a date,
current
if I'm on a date
location.
with a girl and she on her phone, I'm not gonna get mad about that.
But I think you can't be like consumed in your phone. Like if
I'm
you're
not talking
like
about. I'm just talking about.
from time.
I'm
to
talking about at all.
time-
Being on your phone, like people was acting like you can't be on your phone at all. Like it's
Oh
supposed
no!
to be in a basket.
If you're hiding your phone, I'm
like
kind
you
of.
supposed to leave your phone in the car. Or something.
Yeah, right.
Nah,
no,
I'm not doing that.
I have trust issues, so if you're not like on your phone at all, I'm thinking
Trust
you're probably
issues.
trying to like for real though. I'm thinking like you're probably trying to like hide the calls from your girlfriend or something like. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know, man. I don't know. I just didn't know that was a thing, but I'm gonna always use my phone regardless. Because at that point, nobody is that important that I gotta have my phone all the way off or not even look at my phone. Nobody.
You're important to me, Alyssa, and
nobody's
I
that
will
important. And on a
get
first
rid of
date,
my phone
on
for
a
you.
first date, nobody's that important because you don't even know them really
I'm
yet.
still not that important.
Look, Matt said go to the bathroom if you need to check your phone. Exactly.
If she paid more attention to her phone than me, then it's over before it starts.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm not
Like
saying
if
I'm
you're
not.
on a date, like you need to be like more concerned with the date than your phone.
Okay, 10% on your phone out of 90% out of the 100.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
good.
would
That's like
be-
a good
So,
ratio.
okay,
That'd be
so-
acceptable.
Okay,
That's
you're
all I'm
talking
saying.
about. You're
That's all
talking
I'm
about. I
saying.
need to sell 5 pairs of shoes.
That's
and
all
I
I'm
need
saying.
To, I
That's
need
all
to
I'm saying. That's all I'm
live
saying.
tweet
She
the
ordered a
experience.
$4 salad.
Y'all acting no, y'all acting like if you pick up your phone and get on it at all, you're being rude on a date.
Look, so Jason said, depending on the person, if you're comfortable with it, I don't see a problem. If it's a first date, they might not think you're interested. Exactly. That's kind of what we're saying too.
Yeah. You sound like
You-
you're like, oh, I can't wait to get home.
My phone doesn't indicate my interest in you. My phone
That's
is my
how it
phone.
seems.
My phone is on
Your
my
phone
hip.
indicates your interest to your
No,
phone.
my phone is on my hip regardless. My phone is on my hip my phone is here regardless. It don't have nothing to do with
Okay,
who I'm
look,
with
I
or
always
anything.
keep my phone.
I'll be in church on my phone.
I keep my phone to
What?
the left of my plate.
I'll be in church on my phone.
First of all, you're
Yeah.
going to hell.
No, I'll be in church on my phone.
Nah.
I do.
I mean, I'm not even
When I do go to
religious.
church, I don't even go
I'm
to
not
church
even-
like that.
I'm not even
Yeah,
religious.
when I do go to church, I'm not
that's
gonna
a
put my
big
phone away.
sin. If phones were a thing in the Bible days, it would be in the Bible. Thou shalt not be on your phone during church.
Now trying to talk
That's
about
crazy. That's crazy. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's
sad
crazy.
puppy.
That's crazy. Phones are like watches now. Like phones are like watches, pretty much. They got everything. Everything is on
No,
your
look.
phone.
So Blaine said, "What if someone is trying to get a hold of you about an emergency, like with your kids, and you turn your phone off or leave it in your car?" Kind of what John said. Like if you're expecting like a phone call or like something, or like you just feel like you need to have your phone on you, like kind of let them know, like that's why you're watching your phone. Basically,
You shouldn't have to explain that to nobody. You just a first date. No.
I mean, if you're being obsessed with your phone, like checking it every 2 seconds, like clearly you're waiting on something.
okay. How much was on my phone? She gonna make it be extravagant.
No, okay,
She ain't gonna be
I'm
real.
exaggerating.
She ain't gonna be real.
I would
Like
say
75.
More than any other person I've ever been on a date
Yeah,
with.
whatever.
No, swear.
That's amazing.
She doing that for the fucking shock value.
No, she's
No.
not.
I'm not gonna give a percent because I really don't remember the exact how much, but it was definitely.
You would remember if it was that bad. You
No,
would remember.
It was definitely so much that I texted some of my friends and like he's on his phone like a lot.
Like I
And
don't
it was more
think
than I was ever used to.
I don't think there's
it's not
necessarily like a problem with
But that
having your
don't
phone.
gauge my interest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like not text you back.
That don't gauge my
But
interest
it
in
was
you
just,
coming
like,
on my
weird.
phone.
It was the first time anybody was ever on their phone that
See,
much.
it's a red flag that could be easily ignored. Let's leave it at that.
All right. Next topic. Next topic. That's,
Okay,
not a red flag, but
viewer
next
question.
It is.
We got a
but-
viewer question. Matter of fact, if you guys ever have any questions for any of us, just hit one of us up.
We
Hey,
would love
share
to
this
answer
right now.
your
Share this right now
question.
before we get to this viewer question, so people can be like, "Oh, we can give viewer question." Oh,
Yeah.
Next
Yeah,
week I'll do
definitely.
that. So share this right now.
So I want all of our viewers to send us a question.
Yeah, we should do it like every week.
Yeah.
What
that
up,
would be
Mike?
cool.
What up, Mike? What up, Jenny?
All
What
right.
up, Caesar or Cesar? Is it what is it?
Caesar.
So viewer question.
So many Caesars.
How would you feel if your family member, which is a girl, how would you feel if your family member, which is a girl, secretly visits your baby daddy in jail and you just found out 4 years later after the fact?
Now,
First of all-
yeah.
Something is going on with that. I'm shitty. And, you know, it's cool if y'all want to date or do whatever. But when he's out, don't bring him to Thanksgiving. That's how I feel.
Something definitely going on with that because you shouldn't be hiding that.
And you
shouldn't
find
be-
out 4 years later.
You shouldn't be hiding that at all. Like you should. Why would any female go visit her cousin's baby daddy in jail and not alert this baby mama? And that's your cousin.
Yeah.
That's your blood cousin. So why would you do that?
Yeah, that's just.
That don't even make
weird.
sense. That's
It's a baby daddy. We're talking about your girl family member is visiting
just the
your
baby daddy. Not a boyfriend, just a baby daddy. Like, why would you even go visit your baby? Why would you even go visit somebody else's? Like that's just not even cool. That's not even fathomable. I can't even think about doing something like that.
My
That's just like
damn near incest.
Just think like you got a cousin that's as a dude, like your cousin's girl is in jail on some Orange is the New Black shit, and you fucking go visit her, and you don't tell nobody, and you don't tell him.
That's just weird.
And she has
That's so
he
weird.
got to find out 4 years later that she went and visit. That's just automatically like a red flag. That's automatically some shady shit going on. So I don't even really know.
So what? Like I don't know. Yeah, that's.
I don't know what kind of family member would even do some shit like that.
Like I found out that my best friend, you could call him. I don't know. Haven't talked to him forever. I found out when he was in prison, my ex-girlfriend, who I broke up with before he went to prison, was writing him back and forth and shit like that.
Oh, so definitely she was fucking both of y'all, and that's really fucked up on both people.
No, I don't think she was, because she was a virgin when she met me.
You might turn her out.
Maybe.
She might say, like, I want more of the bloodline. I want more of the bloodline. I gotta see where this shit coming from. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but no, yeah, I don't. That's just weird to me. I've never even been in jail to visit anybody.
So I think he had a guilty conscience.
So
you know what I'm saying?
I have never been to jail to visit anybody ever, and I've had cousins in jail, and I never visited them. So for me to go visit somebody else, one of my cousins' baby mamas,
yeah,
that's just not even realistic to me.
Yeah, that's kind of sloppy.
It's weird as fuck. That's weird as fuck. And then like at least if you're gonna do it, like at least like let that person know. Like,
yeah, for real.
To just hide it and not say nothing. That's messy as fuck. That's messy as fuck. It's just no other way to slice that one.
I damn near couldn't fuck with whoever that family member is.
I had to cut them off. At that point, I had to cut them off. Cause I can't even trust you as my cousin.
Right.
I can't even trust you as my, like, before any of that, we blood. Like, that's not even blood.
Right.
Like, just because we had a kid together don't mean shit. Like, that's not really your blood. You need to be loyal to me before anybody on the outside.
Yeah.
Right.
And I would expect that same in return. You know what I'm saying? So that's just, I don't even know. I can't even really defend that at all in any way possible. I can't defend that. I can't even give an excuse for why you would do that. So
yeah, definitely.
Just shady and messy.
So the next topic. Oh, this is a great topic. So the next topic is ghosting. So there's a lot of old people who watch this. So if you don't know what ghosting is,
old people.
Well, we gotta be old. We're not even old. No, we're not. No. You just young.
Look, okay.
Old
so
is like 60.
We got a lot of older adults in here.
Old is like 60. Come on.
So if you don't know what ghosting is, it's kind of like where you stop fucking with someone, like regardless of who it is, and you just don't tell them. Like you just cut off the communication with no explanation. So how I feel about this is I think it's perfectly fine. I think that it's better to ghost someone than to tell them how you feel, because if you ghost them, you can always like come back to them, you know. But if you
why would you even want to do that?
It just kind of happens, you know.
No, I don't know.
That's childish as fuck.
Yeah. I don't know.
I usually tell people how I feel, and if that's how I feel that certain day, and they don't want to talk to me for the rest of their lives, that's on them.
Me, I'm like an indecisive person, so like sometimes I'll fuck with someone and then I'll be like, damn, I'm not really feeling this, so like I'll let them know, or like whatever. I just kind of find a way to blow it, and then like I think to myself, damn, I shouldn't have done that. So if you ghost someone, it's just easy to like come back. You can just pop
why you
want
to come back? Why if you got that? If you want to leave that door open,
sometimes you regret it, so you just gotta.
Okay, so if you want to leave that door open, then don't even ghost. Just keep it like cordial. You ain't gotta ghost.
Sometimes you're just not feeling it at the moment, but then when you take a step back, you're like, damn.
I don't. Ghosting is never. I don't think that's a good option at all.
Yeah, no. So Alyssa said it's kind of acceptable to a certain point, but once you're really rocking with them, you can't just ghost. Definitely, unless they cheat on you.
You can if somebody. If somebody's like, okay, so if a dude's like, you seem kind of short lately, or you're not gonna respond. Just be like, oh, I'm not feeling it, or no more. Dudes, what's wrong with that? Yes, they do. Dudes do ask that. They be like, why you ain't like? We're like, I feel like something's wrong. Blah 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 blah.
I've never had a dude say that.
I don't know. I reciprocate. You know, if she's texting me, maybe like once
I mean,
every
sometimes
fucking
you just kind of fall off, you know.
yeah. If she's texting me like every 5
If it's
days, I'll
mutual.
text her every 5 days.
I ain't texting nobody in 5-day intervals.
Yeah, no.
I ain't texting nobody in 5-day intervals. I don't give a fuck. I done forgot about you in 5 days.
Yeah, right.
Like,
That's
for
how I feel
real.
about 2 days.
Intervals? Come on now. 5 days? Nah, I'm good off that. If I'm talking to you and you don't hit me up for 1 day,
So y'all have never
it's a
ghosted?
it's a wrap.
Have I ever ghosted? Just completely stopped talking to somebody?
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather make... Oh, go ahead.
It'd probably like be like an ex-girlfriend who I was talking to, and then one day she pissed me off with something she said, and I'm like, fuck it, bye.
Sometimes you just got to. Like, I don't know.
Some people won't take the hint.
Before I do any ghosting, I would just like make up fights just for you to leave me alone before I ghost.
I have done.
See,
I'll do that.
I'm the
I'll
type
do that.
to just start being
I'll do that
short.
before
That's
ghosting.
childish. That's childish.
I gotta at least make my
You
presence
gonna
known.
fake fight so the
I'm
girl
be like,
hates
man,
you?
leave me alone. I'll
Yeah,
be like,
that's
man,
weird.
I'll be like, you doing too much. Leave me alone. And then
But
You're just
what's
blowing it at
better?
that point.
What's better for her to grow resentment towards you and then cut you off, or to think everything's fine and dandy, and then one day you just out of her life? She'd be more devastated by thinking that you guys are all in love.
I don't know. Honestly, I think it's better to ghost because some girls like to chase dudes. So once you start being a dick, like, you're annoying me or like whatever, they're like, oh no, like, you know, and they try to
I'll be
like
nice,
chase
I can
after it.
change.
Yeah,
Nah,
right. So
once
it's
I find you
better to just
annoying,
cut
then
it
you're
off.
annoying.
Plus, I'm the type of person where like, I don't know, if I'm not feeling
Once
it,
I
it's just-
find somebody
So you
annoying,
just go,
then-
like you just be like, okay, I don't fuck with him no more. And I'm
I
just
ghosted
not
on-
gonna-
Apply again.
Nah, that's stupid. That's just stupid. Can't you just be? Why can't you just be real and be like, I ain't fucking with you?
Yeah, no.
Why can't you just be real?
You just
and be
gotta
like,
hit him
I'm
with
not-
the block.
Why
They'll
can't you just be like?
understand.
Why can't you just be like, I ain't fucking with you no more?
Yeah.
Or why can't you just
If
like?
you only known them for like a week or two, you really don't have to explain yourself.
Yeah, and honestly, no woman ever has to give a man an explanation.
I don't know about that. I mean, it's just common courtesy. I
No.
mean,
We
it's
don't
common
owe
courtesy.
you.
It's common.
We don't owe you.
It's
an
common courtesy. It's
explanation.
common courtesy to just be like, I'm not feeling
it.
it.
Deserves common courtesy.
I'm not
Like,
feeling it. I'm not
Exactly.
feeling it. I'm not feeling this. That's all you gotta say.
Yeah.
But they,
Not all
why is that
dudes
gonna
take-
hurt?
Not all dudes take that easy.
Okay, then after that, then you can ghost them. Just tell them you ain't feeling them, and then after, if they still talking, then you
bitches
ghost
get
them.
shot for that shit.
Oh, just
Is it
tell
worth
them.
the risk of having a dude pull up at your house because you're not
Exactly,
feeling it?
exactly.
No.
Hell no.
Call
If
the
you know my
cops.
address, I'm ghosting. I can't. That's the only way.
By the time the dude pulls the trigger, the cops won't be there yet if you call the cops.
Then let them in your house.
You can shoot
Who the
them
fuck
with
have
a-
you guys been
Oh my
dating?
god,
Maybe dating
you're one of
already.
those guys.
Weirdos.
Oh no, I
Oh,
can't.
who the hell they be dating?
Why are you drinking all my drink?
I made it.
Yeah, it tastes really
Podcast
bad,
is over
actually.
here.
Yeah, you right.
So this ghosting shit is best. I feel like that's just the most childish way ever to do anything. To just not talk, just to just be like, bye. And
Look, okay.
all you
not-
gotta do, whatever. Just
Not
go ahead.
every dude, like, becomes violent, but
Who ain't said-
honestly, you never know. You
Who ain't
never
said
know.
get shot? Who the hell y'all fucking
You
with?
never know. Like, guys are literally so unpredictable. Guys will never know what girls have to go through to protect
Nah,
themselves
y'all,
for
it's
real.
like normal girls be like, I don't want him to pull up at my job unannounced. Y'all talking about getting shot and shit.
These girls
Either
dating
way.
Andrew Cunanan.
Yeah.
You never know.
These girls dating Andrew Cunanan, man.
Yo,
You
they
just
talking
never
about getting
know.
shot. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's
If the
crazy.
dude owns a gun, don't
Yeah,
shoot him. Just ghost.
Yeah.
Y'all weird. Y'all weird for that. Y'all weird for that. Y'all weird for that, man.
Guys are weird for fucking shooting bitches for no reason.
Yeah, that's
Punching
crazy.
them,
That's
like,
crazy too, though. You
It
should never
happens.
shoot.
It really happens.
I ain't
and you
shooting
never
nobody
know.
over no pussy. I'm not shooting. If you done with me, just be done with me. I'm not gonna be like going crazy and shooting people and pulling up to your house, hiding in the bushes and shit.
Ugh, that's
I ain't about to be on no
scary.
crazy
I'm
ass shit like
scared.
that. Like ain't nobody that.
One
Ain't nobody
percent
that.
won't.
Ain't nobody that. Don't nobody look that good that you gotta start shooting people. I don't
For
care.
real, like
It's all these
Then
bitches
why
in
does it
Fort
happen
Wayne.
then?
I don't. Motherfuckers got low self esteem or something.
these
It's
bitches
all these
and
bitches. It's
all
all these.
these,
It's all these women in Fort
all
Wayne.
these,
It's all these
There's
women in
all
the
these women
world.
in the- yeah,
no, it's all these
exactly.
women in the world. Fuck Fort Wayne. It's all these women in the world. And you gonna fucking be all fucking discombobulated over one little.
Look, Blaine said, I never broke up with the chick, just always disappeared. You just gotta do it.
No, I can't. I don't do that. I'll just be like, I'll tell them straight up, like I ain't fucking. Oh, like this ain't.
I ain't
working.
never had a girl go.
Or I'll
for
make
me.
a fight up, or something. But I'm not gonna just
That's
like not say
childish.
anything. That's not childish.
You know,
You can fake a fight because you won't even just admit that you don't want to fuck with
Or I'll just stop like responding back fast. And then,
ghosting.
that's not ghosting though. It's
See,
just
That's
not.
weaning them off.
You gotta wean them off.
Yeah,
wean them
yeah.
off.
Yeah, no,
You
that
gotta
is a
teaspoon
slow
feed 'em?
ghost.
No.
It's
You
like
gotta
easing
teaspoon
into
feed
the
them like
ghost.
okay.
I majored in ghosting. That's a slow.
It's like that meme where,
no
where
such
that
thing as a slow
that,
ghost.
that chubby dude is like having the peace sign and then all of a sudden he disappears. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know about me.
Black
Like
dude,
that.
yeah. Black dude.
Yeah, that chubby
Yeah.
chubby black kid's like and then the
Yeah.
picture just keeps fading. But no,
Alright,
ghosting,
alright.
since the topic is just ghosting, you can ghost on, you know, just anyone in your life. I've actually ghosted on every job I've ever had.
See,
That's childish.
Or just like walked out
That's
in the middle of
childish.
my
that
shit.
resume gonna be fucking 5 pages long.
No,
You
I
know,
don't
like,
add.
why do you have
I
so
don't
many-
add
Why do you have so many
anything.
jobs?
That
Why do you have so
body
many
count-
jobs?
That body count gonna be 5 pages long.
She worried about more about her body
No,
count than her
I
fucking
put
job.
Uh-huh.
3 jobs on my applications. That's it.
You leave shit off?
Hell yeah, I do. What do you? You're not about to call a job that I ghosted. That's not
I
happening.
thought you ghosted all
I
your
didn't
jobs.
work there. Okay,
You ain't gonna have no references.
97% of the jobs I've
You
had.
can't have your mom.
Dang, how
as
many jobs
reference.
you had?
In between 20 and 30.
Holy shit! You had more jobs in
Yes.
what, 5 years? How long you been working?
You ain't had no 20,
6 or
30
7.
jobs.
I literally have.
In 6 or
I work a job for like 2 weeks and then I just stopped going. Like one time I was working at Forever 21 and I went on my lunch break and I just never came back.
See,
but I didn't have a ride.
Is
So
that
I
how
was
you?
just
Is that,
walking
is that,
around
is that
the
how you
mall.
treat men? You give them like 2 or 3 weeks, and then you're like, "Fuck you."
See, I did.
Yeah, you like usually, if we're being honest here.
Yo.
Sometimes, like I'd say, like 3 weeks to like 2 months. If we're being honest.
Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. All right, next.
No
topic.
wonder you have people trying to shoot
Wow,
you.
Really?
Next topic. Next topic.
All right, this kind of hits home with me, you know. So I don't know who this question
This came from
was.
me.
Okay, that came
good
from you.
one.
All right. At what age does the general public start looking at a person funny when they have no kids, no wife or husband,
Either way, yeah, girl or female or male.
female or male? So, at what point does the general public start looking at a person funny when they have no kids and no wife or husband?
See, I feel like any single dude, like, regardless of your age, I don't really think twice. But, like, if there's a woman, like, one of my old bosses, she was, like, 40-something, like, well into her 40s. And she, like, was married to this dude for, like, 20-something years. And she never had kids. And I just thought it was the weirdest thing ever. Like, you never had kids, you don't want kids. Like, I don't know. I feel like the stigma's more, like, on females than it is males.
I think so, too.
You think it's something more on females?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, what's...
Females are
Nah,
really
girls-
pressured
what-
to have kids.
Girls be looking at dudes like, why are you saying? Why don't you have no like?
What's wrong with you?
Cause that's like something wrong with you if you 28
see,
with
a
no
lot
kids.
of- no, a
but that's
lot of
maybe they
single
just maybe like
dudes
Drake,
are-
like maybe he just got his shit together and he don't want to fucking deal with no baby mama. He got his shit together. He bought his money. He 30 years old. He ain't got no kids. He living a life. Maybe
He's
that's
rich.
just what
That's
it is.
that's a whole
Regardless,
different story.
if you're rich or not, you still living your. You can do whatever you want. Like me, if I want to go to fucking, I can't go to fucking California tomorrow. I got a daughter.
Yeah.
I can't do that shit. Drake can do whatever the fuck he want to do. You know what I'm saying? You 30 with no kids. You can do
So
whatever the
since
fuck you
this,
want to
since
do.
this is your
Sean
question,
McVay from the head coach of the Chargers. He's 30 years old, or not? Maybe not the Chargers. Is he the Chargers coach?
I know who you're talking about, but
I forget. It's one of them LA teams. The Rams coach.
Rams.
He 30 years old. He ain't got no kids. He ain't got no wife. And he's the coach of the fucking LA Rams. And he's living in LA,
We were just talking
doing
about
whatever the fuck he want to do.
See, I would love that.
There's
Like,
nothing
I
wrong
want
with
to be
that.
a rich, drunk
It's not wrong
aunt.
with that.
That's
And
really
people,
the goal here.
It's not wrong with that at all. Like that's
So it was your question.
Yeah.
So what would you say? What age?
I didn't got questions when I was 28. And I had a daughter. Like, when are you gonna get married? Like, why do I have to get married at 28?
Oh, I've been hearing that for you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Decades,
and I, you ain't got no, you don't even have a kid. I had a
did
kid, and
you
I
guys
still
hear
got,
it from your
and I still get
parents
answers from random people.
That's crazy.
When are you gonna settle down? When are you gonna blah blah blah? When are you gonna do this? Like, why there gotta be a time limit on your happiness? Maybe you just ain't found that one yet.
Yeah.
I don't think there should be a time limit on that. But I
Yeah,
think,
definitely not.
but I
Everyone's
think,
like path of life is different.
but I think once you get like 27,
Mm-hmm.
28, people start looking at you like, why don't you? How come
Once you
don't-
start getting those wrinkles,
And even females look at you like, you're 30 and you don't have no kids. You haven't never been married. Like, so are you crazy? Like, why?
I mean,
like,
I do.
But why
get that.
though? But why? Why do I gotta have a kid for nothing? Why do I gotta go have a kid just to prove that I'm worthy
do I have to be a
of
baby
a
mama?
woman? You know what I'm saying? Why do I gotta go? Why do I gotta go fucking nutting somebody to get a kid? What,
yeah, right.
nutting in somebody doesn't make you a man.
Sure don't.
Nothing in somebody doesn't make you competent, like a
Pulling
desirable
out does.
person. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you nutted in somebody, that means that, you know what I'm saying? Just because you got a kid by
Yeah.
somebody doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Anybody can have a kid easily.
Yeah, for sure.
So why is it gotta be, you gotta be married, you gotta have this at a certain age, or you look down upon?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that.
I think this is definitely like a double standard.
I don't understand that. I just don't.
How's that a double standard?
Cause like women just have more pressure, in my opinion.
I don't
Females,
know.
they do got pressure to have kids,
But
okay,
if
so
they have a kid and they're not with somebody, then they're considered a hoe.
once you start getting like once you get over 3 baby
Yeah.
daddies.
Women can just never win in life.
3 baby daddies. I don't know. I don't know, because I feel like that first baby daddy.
I don't
anybody-
know. After 2 baby daddies, if you're about to be the third baby daddy, you just gotta hang it up.
So when you look at her, when you look at a female, like, it's something wrong with you after you have 3 baby daddies and you ain't with that baby daddy. So now you working on your 4th. I gotta look at you. Like, I gotta look at you like it's not them, it's you.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have 3
Yeah.
chances to make some shit work and it ain't worked out.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't, you not picking all bad dudes. Like, you're just crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if you
Or
got
else.
3, if you got 3 baby daddies and then you working on your 4th, if you got 3, that's crazy. That's crazy. But I have nothing against anybody that does that, that has
Yeah,
that,
right.
that lives in that life. But I'm just saying, like, at that point, I'm looking at you like, it's not all these men.
Nah.
It's you- something.
Just letting dudes
Yeah, it's,
nut in
it's
you.
that, or it's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Because men, like most men, they gonna try to make it. They gonna pretty much try to make it work with. You know what I'm saying? They gonna try to make it work. It might not work, but they gonna try to make it
I
You
work.
don't
said
know
you
if I
never
would
tried to
say
make it
that.
work with your and I'm not bringing up
Not-
your.
well,
we've
like-
discussed this on the podcast before.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's not like I'm digging up your dirt.
Yeah,
But you personally said that you've never tried with your baby mama.
Not more than like a day, a day or two. And it was like a day or two. Like we was like going back and forth about it. But like once we broke up for good. And
Yeah.
I wasn't like come back and all this stuff like
Yeah.
that. So.
I guess it's
But most people do, but
Well,
me and
what
her,
if-
but me and her wasn't really like, we wasn't really
In a
like,
long-term
Yeah,
relationship.
so it's different. Like I feel like if you like in a long, like if you with somebody for like 2 years and y'all have a kid,
Yeah.
I mean, like I feel like you're gonna try to make that work
Yeah. Oh yeah.
as much as
2
possible.
years. Yeah.
or like even a year. Like
Yeah.
like I said, I was only in like 2 or 3 months and she was pregnant. So that was like, yeah, it was like
Damn.
it was 2 or 3. It
What
might
about
even
getting weak as fuck?
might have been 2 months. It might have been 2 months.
Oh my god.
Might have been 2 months. So like at that, I'm not gonna be fighting to the death. Like I'm 300.
Yeah.
Like I'm a fucking Spartan. Like I'm a Spartan or something. I'm not gonna be fighting to the death over somebody that I only been with for 2 months. You know what I'm saying? If we would have had like a longer,
Your sperm cells was fighting to the death.
if we would have had a bigger foundation, a stronger foundation, where it would have been like we was together for 2 or 3 years, and then we had a kid, then maybe it would be different. But
Yeah.
Definitely.
I don't think it should be a limit. I don't think it should be a limit on, because you could be 35 and find somebody at 35.
I'm hoping.
You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, you are, yeah. So I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't think it's nothing. I don't mean like, I don't think it should be like, look, nobody should look down on you if you're like 35 with no kids or no wife or never been married. I think that's maybe
Like
just
you said, if Drake wants to do whatever, he'll do whatever.
Yeah, it's like
I'm
most-
thinking about going to Japan. You know, I might just head
and
out.
plus most people end up in divorce anyway. So like, why like get married at 23 and then be divorced by 28?
Yeah.
27, and then you like start
That
all
seems
over.
like the norm, kind of
Just be-
nowadays.
just
For real,
just be
it's
crazy.
just be extra picky and make sure it's the one. I mean, you can never dictate what's gonna really happen, but
See, like if
Take your
someone ever like put that pressure on me or like asked that question, kind of like I don't know,
Like
pressured me
belittling
about it,
you?
like yeah, like I would just be like, you know what, I'm about to be rich as fuck, then maybe I'll have a kid, and you're living in a fucking shitty ass house, divorced, in an unhappy relationship, like whatever the case may be.
Dang, you seem like you're talking to somebody.
Like, no, I'm just saying, like, a lot of the people that I see, like, they're getting married young, they're having, like, multiple, 3-4 kids, and then, like, getting a divorce, and want to ask me, I mean, it's never happened, but I'm sure it's going to happen eventually, asking me why I don't have kids. It's like, I'm establishing myself.
Yeah.
D-Todd, like D-Todd, like, you 30 now, right? You just had a birthday. So D-Todd is 30. He ain't got no kid. He ain't married. He ain't never been married. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think anybody should question him or his decisions. But he just ain't had no kid.
What if in 10 years...
I'm pretty sure he could have had kids by now if he really wanted. Like, he could have, like, you know what I'm saying? You could have had kids. I could have had more kids than I have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just it's your choice. If you ain't ready for it and you don't want to do it, then you don't want to.
What about 40?
40. If you're 40 years old?
Yeah.
You know what? The clock is over. Like, girls
I think
really
40
can't have kids after a certain point.
No, to me,
so.
I think my clock is coming to an end to have kids.
Oh, no. Guys have kids when they're 60.
I wouldn't want no kid under 40. I wouldn't want to be 40. I don't want to be 40 years older than my kid.
If I don't have a kid within, like, the next... I'm going to be 35 this year. Okay? If I don't have a kid... Yeah, I know. I'm old. Yeah. If I don't have a kid within, like, 3 years... I probably don't want one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? I want to be, I want to have my kids by, like, 30,
so, yeah, it's
35
cool,
or
like,
36.
being a young parent because you get to be in your kid's life way longer than if you were to be, like, you know, older and having kids.
But you also will be probably less stable, like, financially.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. It goes
sometimes being less stable and knowing you have to provide for somebody makes you more ambitious.
Makes you
like I've said before, like if I got a girl pregnant, maybe like when I was like 21, 20, I think I would be more ambitious than I am now.
Yeah, like my mom, she had me when she was 18. She was a single mom. She had 3 jobs and went to college full time. Yeah. So like obviously she probably wouldn't have done that if she dropped out of high school, so there's no way that she would be like as ambitious. But now I have a 4-year-old brother, and it's like we're growing up like totally different. Like my brother literally is the most spoiled person in the world because my mom just has it like that, you know. But she didn't when I was that age. So it goes either way, really.
Kristen, hold on. Blaine says I was married for 9 years and didn't have a kid. As soon as we got divorced, we both have kids.
Damn,
wow. That's crazy. Kristen Marie, I stopped at my 3rd. Now I'm done. My heart was too big. So not all of us are crazy.
No, for sure. That's what we're saying. If you're in a long-term relationship, it's different than just like having multiple baby daddies, you know?
I mean, are you saying you had 3 kids and now you're stopped, or you had 3 kids and 3 baby daddies?
I'm guessing baby daddies.
You ain't got to say it if you don't want to. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to figure out exactly where you're coming from. But no, I'm not saying.
We're not judging.
I'm not saying nothing wrong. I'm not saying. But if I'm dating somebody, if I'm going to date you, and you tell me you got 3 kids by 3 dudes, it's gonna make me have a cause to pause to be like, hold on.
Whoa, what's going on here?
It's gonna make me stop and think like really what happened. Like I'm gonna really want to know like details of what happened.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna probably be leaning more towards that it wasn't all those guys' fault. It might have been some of your fault.
Yeah.
That's just me personally. It's nothing against anybody else. If they're in that situation, like I said, I have nothing against that person. But I'm just saying, like if I'm single and she's single and I'm trying to date her and she tells me she has 3 kids by 3 baby daddies, then I'm gonna be like, What's so crazy about you? Yeah, I'm gonna automatically think that.
So it's like,
so is it like a complete turnoff for you?
3 baby daddies?
Kids, that's probably too much for me.
Yeah, honestly, probably yeah.
Because I think like I probably said this before on the podcast, but I would only consider like if I don't even really want to be your 3rd.
No,
I don't even really want to be your 3rd baby daddy, potential baby daddy. Like so, if you got 2. And you broke up with both of them, I don't even really want to be your 3rd. Like, I kind of only want to deal with one other man if I have to, at all possible. I don't want to have to deal with 2 other men as baby daddies that I got to see every weekend to come get their kid. I don't want to see 2 other men. Like one, I can probably deal with. But
I
two,
feel like
that's
if
like
they
that's a little
had-
much for me as just in my personal preference.
Yeah.
If they had multiple baby daddies, I feel like that's not something that would come up in the initial conversation. So I feel like you would get to know them, and like it would be a totally different thing. 'Cause
I do my research.
From experience, it comes up like the first day you talk.
I do my research. I mean, like I do my research. If we Facebook friends, I definitely do my research.
See which man
If your
is
kids
tagged.
don't look alike,
Yeah,
don't look
no,
alike.
okay, no.
Because
Men
you can always go back and see
multiple-
them tag. You can always go back and see them tag.
Men with multiple baby daddies, that is something that is just a no-go. I don't want to be a stepmom, point blank,
Men
period.
with multiple
That's-
baby daddies.
I mean,
Baby
multiple
mamas.
baby mamas. It's never
Oh,
happening.
what you gonna say?
It's never happening. It's never happening.
Never, so you
Point
can only,
blank period.
So you can only deal with one other female.
No, she said no stepmom, period.
Barely. Like, damn near not. Like, damn near no.
Damn.
Like,
No kids is a requirement.
I can't. I want to build something with you, not like add on to your family. Like, I don't
The
know.
first
I don't know.
experience For all of it. Not
Exactly. Like, I don't want you to have any
You've done
other
this
like
before.
thing.
I
to
feel like
compare
you're gonna
it
change
to.
when you're gonna change that once you get around 26, 27. Then you're gonna be more open to.
I don't know.
You're
No,
You're gonna be more.
you know
When
what?
she has a
I've
kid
become.
and-
You have a kid and that
I've-
shit don't work out, then you're gonna be like, oh
because
well,
I've become okay
shit
with
don't work
being
out.
the drunk single aunt with no kids.
shit don't
I'm
work out.
fine
No,
with
like
it.
9 times out of 10, that shit ain't gonna work out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just being real. Like you lucky if the shit work out. If the shit works out, it's just life is just too crazy.
Pessimistic.
No, I'm just saying like 9 times. How many girlfriends you done had and you ain't been married? How many girlfriends I done had and I ain't been married? How many dudes you done had and you ain't been
I'm
married?
guessing that I'm gonna
She-
have.
you only
no,
had like 2,
I'm
so-
guessing that I'm gonna
Nine
have
times-
3
nine times out of
serious
10.
relationships before I get married. That's what I'm guessing.
I didn't even have
3
enough-
serious
nine
relationships?
times
Yes,
out of 10
because
for
I
women.
don't like to like entertain anyone. So I feel like if I'm
So you've been
entertaining-
in one serious relationship so far?
Yes, so I have 2 more to go and then I'm gonna get married.
Blaine said both my baby mamas, so I'm number 3. Hold on. Let me catch up on these comments. I didn't know, Kristen. I didn't even know you had 5 kids. I really didn't. Hold on. Janet got $500 million for having that kid. That's different.
Yeah.
Ooh, she got $500 million.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Why?
she dated like an
Oh, that
oil czar or something.
that oil man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that billionaire.
his last name was
Yeah.
Amico.
Nice.
VP.
Hold on. Jason says it's based on your mindset. I'm
Mm-hmm.
21 with 1 kid, married, and have my own house. Cars are paid off and we're happy. A lot of people want to get married and bring kids in the world, yet they don't want to take
No,
the
look,
hardships.
I'm really happy for Jason because I really thought that he was about to be just someone with like 10 baby
Who is
mamas.
Jason?
Jason's
That's
someone
your
that,
friend?
yeah, I've known him since like
Oh.
4th grade.
Thanks for watching, man. Yeah.
Thank you.
Randy says Mick Jagger has 74. Oh, is 74 and dumping buckets of cum and chicks. Teresa
Yeah, but bucket and just-
says I don't want a guy with too many kids either.
Yeah.
So what's too
for
many? What's too many
real.
kids for females? What's too many?
One
Wow.
child. That's
One child is
it.
too many?
Yes.
One child is it?
Yes.
2 kids or two baby mamas.
Both.
So you can have 1 kid. So you can have 2 baby mamas and 2 kids.
That's too much. 2 is too much.
So you can you have 1 baby mama and 2 kids?
No 2 kids and no 2 baby mamas.
So just one.
One
and
kid, one baby mama.
1 and 1.
Kristen says my oldest has a sperm donor. My middle 3 have the same father. We were in a relationship for 9+ years. My youngest, his father and I have been together for 5 years.
See, that's different. Like, I feel you, girl, because, you know, that's a serious relationship. That's not just having dudes nutting you for the fun of it, you know?
Put for the fun of it.
Like, your heart is obviously, like,
Not for the fun of it. Not for the fun of it.
your heart is invested in it.
This is my
I'm done.
There's nothing wrong with you, girl.
Yo,
I'm quitting the
I'm sure
podcast.
you're-
we give y'all concerts every week now. Not for the fun of it.
Oh,
I'm just-
no.
Blaine Fisher says both my baby mamas. Okay, I read that one. Detox. I'm trying to avoid having a baby mom. Been that way forever. I feel you. That baby mamas ain't what you want. That ain't what you want. You want to have it all under one roof because you can't control shit.
Right.
I'm about to have it all under one roof.
Right, I'm trying to, like, have a family, have, like, at least 7 to 10 kids, personally.
You know
What
what,
up,
would be,
Sylvia?
you know what would be cool?
What?
If like I had a friend and we had a kid, but we never were together.
Like a sperm donor.
But I took care of the kid.
Yeah.
So that like a sperm donor.
But we had
like you
her,
donate-
her
like-
and I have a good relationship. Yes, a sperm donor. Yeah.
That would be really sweet because like if you did that, it would probably be because she can't have a kid. So that'd be like really sweet.
Well, no,
No,
what?
but he would fuck her to get her pregnant though.
Oh well, that's not a sperm donor. That's
he
just
donated the sperm to her body.
no. But if you're taking
got
care of
different
it, then
strokes.
that's a relationship. Like I don't know.
That's the different strokes.
What are you talking about with this?
Like what if she was into women and she wanted a kid but was still
That's a
single?
sperm donor. That's
But
not.
he would physically get her pregnant though.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to do all that.
Hey, I mean, if I did, you know.
Jason said like getting your best friend pregnant by accident.
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
We're just friends though. Don't worry. Don't worry about that girl.
That's my brother.
Let's move on.
All right, let's.
That
do
was
it.
a good topic though. That was like a in-depth
It really
topic.
was. Yeah, I like that topic.
If you ask your girl's dad for his permission to marry her and he says no, what are you doing at that point?
Marrying her anyways. Honestly, if anybody who's watching this is planning on marrying me, don't ask my dad. Don't consult with anyone in my family about it. Just ask me and I'll tell you yes or no and then I'll let them know. All right?
Swear.
No,
Like-
I'm gonna still ask. I'm gonna still ask the dad.
But I guess it just depends on their
This might be the
relationship.
first
Can
time I
I
meet.
say something?
That's the first time
Yeah.
I meet him. Then that's what it is.
Can I say something? This right here. Okay, let's reverse the roles, kind of. Like my mom's boyfriend. He on like the Christmas party, he proposed to her, and he didn't ask any one of her kids.
Okay, see,
Kids.
that's
I
a
ain't
whole
asking no
different
kids.
thing. No,
If
yeah,
you're
that's
grown like my
I ain't
age,
asking no kids.
you got
you
to.
fucking better.
I ain't asking no kids.
You will have some mad ass.
But I'm not.
adults.
I'm not.
My dad
I'm not
actually
his
asked
kid.
me if
I'm
he
not
could
his
marry my
kid.
mom.
I'm not a kid to
You
him.
want him to ask you?
Fuck yeah, he should have.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Hell
He
yeah.
ain't gotta ask
He
you.
should have.
He better at least let me know.
Like, hey,
I
I don't
think
know
children
you.
come before any man.
He ain't gotta ask
Yeah.
you.
Hey,
If they are over 18,
I-
if you're a teenager, they can
Definitely, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a mama's
Did he
boy.
ask you?
I'm not a mama's
That's
boy.
why I'm mad.
gotta ask
That's
you.
why I'm
But
mad.
I felt kind of like,
Betrayed, especially
nah,
like
not
in front of
betrayed, not
everyone.
betrayed, not betrayed. But he did, yeah, he did. I wasn't even there. They didn't even wait for
That's
me to get there.
fucked.
He ain't gotta ask you.
So you just walked in and your mom was like, "Hey, I'm getting married."
She didn't even say that.
I got
My
a
brother
phone call from
texted me.
Mexico.
Yeah,
My brother
I don't
texted
believe-
me.
I don't,
Oh
nah,
my
I ain't asking no
God.
kids.
I got a phone call from Mexico.
Once I'm, no, I ain't asking no kids.
It's a respect thing.
I'm not a kid though.
I ain't asking no. I ain't asking her kids.
I'm not a kid.
I'm not asking
I
her
was
child.
3 years old and my dad asked me if he could marry my mom.
Better at least give
And I
them-
said,
let's get the
sure.
heads up. You don't have to ask their permission, but be like, hey,
Yeah,
what's going
yeah.
on?
So if they turn
Yeah.
18, so they turn 18, you gotta go
Well,
ask
like,
them.
even if they're a teenager.
Definitely.
He should have. He
Hell
should have.
no.
I think he should have.
Hell no.
He should have
Yes.
took me to the side and be like, "Hey man, I'm
You
thinking
never
about."
been there.
He don't have to ask me. He should have just said something about it.
Right,
Hey
like,
man,
hey, just letting you
I
know.
really like your mom. I would like to marry her,
Right.
and I think I'm gonna ask her.
I would have appreciated that.
No,
I
look,
would've
okay.
appreciated it
So
too,
actually,
shit.
I had a friend who was in that position. She has a brother, and this dude is literally like living off of their mom, like in every way, shape, or form. And
No,
like,
fuck that.
not trying to put all their business out there. I won't say names or anything, but he
Go ahead and say
literally
names.
I won't. But he told
Please do.
he told my friend's brother that he's gonna get married to his mom to avoid temptation from other women. And
That ain't gonna stop him.
this dude
That
went the
forbidden fruit.
fuck off because what are you talking about? Like, if you're gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat, point blank, period. First of all, and he was trying to say that he doesn't want to like spend any money on her until they get married, but yet he drove like a 97 year car and like
Hey, he might have money in the bank.
No.
no,
A lot of white
trust
people, no,
me,
a lot of people got some
trust
shitty
me.
cars and they be having bread.
No.
His job
He
is-
literally moved
I'm
in.
just saying.
No, he moved in with their mom the second week. It's
So
over.
he was
like
kind of homeless.
he's like damn near he was homeless. But either way, and like my friend's brother was like, I don't want this to happen, and like here's the 10 reasons why I don't want it to happen. And he's like, you know what? That's fine. I'm still gonna marry her though. And now they're married.
So getting back to this,
Yeah.
if you ask your girl's dad for permission to marry her and he says no, what are you doing? I'm going to marry her anyways.
Yeah. Definitely.
But like if he says no, I don't know if you guys are traditional or whatever.
No.
Like the wife, her dad is supposed to pay for the marriage. But if he says no, I don't expect a damn thing from him, you know?
I could tell you right now, my parents are not paying for shit. So, therefore, they don't need to know about it. Like, no.
You have that separate bank account just for.
I mean,
Damn.
yeah. I'm
Wedding
still
fund
if
bank
if I ask somebody's dad and they say no, I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, thanks. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm
All
gonna
right,
still do
you
it.
just
No, I
won't get
still
invited
will,
to the
yeah.
I'm
wedding.
still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it regardless.
Yeah.
But like I'm just being courteous. I'm just being courteous by asking you. So like if whatever you say, it don't really matter. Like I'm going into
No,
it. I'm
yeah.
going into it with like it don't. I'm a wild card right now. I don't care what you say, but I'm just gonna ask you because that's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do it.
I think it's just like a stupid thing to ask, especially if you don't even care about what they're about to say. Like,
So you shouldn't just not. So you should just not even ask.
Yeah.
personally, like, I wouldn't want someone to ask my
Nah,
dad.
I can't-
But I guess it does depend on, like, the relationship,
What
too.
if they
'cause
cool?
some
Like
people-
what if they close?
That's the difference.
You gotta.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
on the relationship.
yeah.
If
it
my
really
daughter, if my
does.
daughter asks me, I'm gonna say no regardless, because nobody's gonna be ever good enough for her in my eyes. I'm gonna say no regardless. So
Really?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say no regardless. I'm gonna say no regardless. I'm just gonna be like no. I'm just gonna be like no. I don't care if you're a fucking doctor. I'm like no. I'm just gonna be like no. I'm gonna say no. It's nothing that's gonna. I'm never gonna be like yeah to anything.
One man is gonna change your mind.
I'm never gonna no hell. I'm never gonna say yeah to that. I'm gonna be like no. I'm gonna say no every time. I'm gonna say no.
No,
What if
Randy
you
said
don't
don't
even
ask
ask?
for permission, ask for a blessing.
What if you
That's
don't
a
ask?
better thing.
What if they just go ahead with it? What if they just show up and tell you?
Are you
If
sure?
they
Hey, we're
marry,
getting
I'm
married.
gonna be mad as fuck. But still gotta ask. I'm gonna tell you no, but you still better ask. I'll respect you if you still do it. I'm not gonna be mad if you still do it, but I'm gonna tell you no, regardless. I'm like, nah, that's not. I'm just saying.
Okay, speaking of like weddings and stuff, I have a question that's like not this topic. What if your daughter gets married and she wants her stepdad to walk her down the aisle, or
Nope.
like both
Nope.
of you guys
I don't
together? Really?
think so. Nope.
Personally, like
No
if I were
business
to
with
get
dad,
married,
no nothing.
I would want my brother to walk me down the aisle. He's the most important person in my life. Me and my dad aren't really close, so that's why I would pick my brother.
I don't know. The only way I would want somebody else to walk my daughter down the aisle
Ain't nobody.
is if like I die and like I'm a heart donor and you know I donate my heart to some other
And they
guy
got your heart.
and he has my
That's
heart.
really sweet.
That's a good thing
Wow.
He
Right.
had this mapped out.
For real.
He ain't got no kids, but he had that.
He didn't
He had
have
that.
his will
He had that
with
shit.
his
Yeah.
kids.
Ain't nobody walking my daughter down no fucking
I had
aisle.
this notarized.
Not even okay. So like you and her stepdad together.
Hell no.
Really?
No fucking no.
I mean, he
Nah.
kind of like is raising her too. In a
No,
way.
he don't because in my case, her mom's boyfriend or her husband got 3 other girls. So that's what you got 3 girls.
Yeah.
You got 3
So
girls.
3
so
other
You
opportunities
got
to-
3 other. Yeah. So I ain't even. You don't even. That's not even.
That's disgusting. Like, 2 dudes walk you down.
I ain't doing
If
that.
they say no, show them a pic of you nutting on her face. I'm disgusted. I'm
Nah, I
disgusted.
can't do all that. I can't
Randy.
I can't do all that. I ain't doing all that, but I wouldn't be disrespectful or nothing like that. But I mean,
If you do that, then I'm gonna tell you no too.
you'll be turned on.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, Alyssa's a whole different creature.
So you might be turned on by that. My dad's on none of my things.
Okay, we need to stop talking about this.
My dad's on none of my things.
All right. Next topic.
Seth is watching this like,
Okay.
All right.
Okay. How old is too old to say phrases like "What's the move?" or "Where the bitches at"?
2 years old.
I think like 19.
That's too old.
19. I say like
I was saying that.
24.
I was about to say,
22, 23.
hey, yo, like
I don't think I ever said where the hoes at. Ever.
I have, but not for like probably like 5 years. Like I probably was like the last time I probably said that was probably like 20. Nah, probably more than that. I would say I say 20. I say
Is
24.
more acceptable.
I
What's
said
the
what's
move?
The reason why I said what's the move because I said what's the move last weekend.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't watch that, go ahead and watch more about nothing.
I said
last
what's the
week,
move? I said
because
what's the move?
This old man,
And I was
what's
like,
the move?
I was like,
and we're like,
I
go
was
to
like,
bed.
I've never said that ever in my life. I said I've never said what's the move ever in my life, and it must be this 151 because I've never ever said that ever. And it was already like 12 in the morning.
You're asking what the
It
movie
was.
is.
It was
like
for
tw-
real, like
11:30.
11:45,
Yeah, I was like,
and
what's the
he's like,
move?
"What's the move, you guys?" And I'm
was
like,
like-
"I'm about to go home and go to sleep."
Yeah.
So yeah, I was that's where the question.
We're about to go to
came
the
from.
function.
So
What's Abby?
I say 24. I say 24 years old is probably that limit where you.
Yeah.
Somebody my age said that. I
27.
said
27. You can still say where the bitches at 27. We still say where the bitches at 27.
No.
No,
Yeah.
nah.
If you're saying where's the bitches
27
at
is
when
still
you're
young.
27, you're about to be.
You acting like
45
27 is
and
old?
single.
No, 27. 27. Where the bitches at? 27. Once you get 28, then you can't be saying that no more. But 27, where the bitches at? Where the
It's
bitches at?
11:59 the
Where the
night
hoes
before your
at?
birthday. Where's the bitches at?
Where the hoes at? Where the bitches at? What's the move?
Hell no.
Definitely about. I say 27. What you say?
24.
24. That's kind of young. 'Cause
You just
24, I
said
was,
24 before you
and I
changed
thought
it.
about it. I thought about where I was at 24. I was like, nah, I was still about the bitches at that point. So 27 is where
Drier and drier by the minute.
27. He can get
It's
wet.
looking like a raisin down there.
Like the Sahara.
Yeah, but what's the move? But definitely, what's the move? There's a limit for that. Really, like that.
There's
and
a
that-
limit for Eddie.
You shouldn't even say what's the move at all.
Where the bitches?
What's
Yeah,
the
where's
move?
the bitches at is even
That's
worse.
disgusting.
Where the bitches
You need to
at?
stop saying where's the bitches
You
at
don't
at
even have a
17.
fallback girl?
Yeah, right. Like,
Sometimes you
no.
don't. Sometimes you got. Sometimes you put all your trust in one
You
girl,
got trash,
and you
one
no. You put all your
Yeah.
trust in one girl. You gotta cut everybody off, and then shit don't work out. Then you fucking ain't got no bitches.
You don't have one girl that's gonna come back to you though?
Now if you treat them like shit, I'm like fuck you. I'm with this bitch, and you
You
put her on
ghost 'em.
Instagram and all Facebook and shit.
You wean them off.
She ain't gonna be like yeah.
Oh my
You know what I'm
God.
saying?
You're gonna find another one.
But yeah, all right, all right.
So this is your topic.
Oh, we both watched it. Okay,
Yeah,
so
we
we both
both
watched this. We both watched this.
Is it on Netflix or
It's on
something?
FX.
FX.
Oh. I don't watch TV.
The assassination of Gianni Versace, colon American Crime Story. This is a season 2. No. What you laughing at?
Colon.
It's a colon. It's a colon. It's somebody
Yeah.
or a colon.
Colon,
You
yeah.
don't read it out loud.
Yes, you do.
That's like when it says like
No, you don't.
audience clap.
That's like saying
And you read it.
it's fucking, what time is it? It's 9:24.
when you read it in the script and it's like audience clap.
Let me talk.
Yeah,
Shit.
right.
Daryl steps.
Let
to
me
the
talk.
left.
All right. So last year they had the was that 2017? Yeah, 2017 they had the
No,
they had
2016.
that was 2016.
Yeah, they took it like a hiatus, right, for a year.
No, that was last year.
Nah, because another one was supposed to come out 2017.
that was
but they-
2016 when OJ
yeah.
Simpson came out.
Yeah.
No, that was 2017.
All right, 2017.
Because I have my. It might have been 26. It might have actually.
So what's the topic again?
Colons. Colon clones.
American Crime Story on FX. American Crime Story. That's the show. American
It's kind of
Crime
like
Story.
American Horror Story.
And then they have it's
but
the
they
same
have
thing.
different
They
crimes.
have different crimes
Yeah.
every season. So last year it
Like
was
Black Mirror, how there's like different episodes?
No,
Black
this one
Mirror.
goes all season.
it's like
Oh,
8
okay,
episodes
okay,
on the
okay,
season.
okay, cool.
So last season it was about OJ Simpson killing and trial and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So this season is about Gianni Versace's death. And I feel like just from watching the first 2 episodes, I feel like this is gonna be better than the OJ. And the OJ one was like
Yeah,
fucking
it was
amazing.
captivating.
The OJ one was fucking amazing. So for this to be this good, it was kind of like I got like an eerie feeling from it. Did you get like an eerie feel? Like
Yeah.
it was like crazy. It was just like weird.
So what happened though? Like
He
what?
killed the guy killed Gianni Versace.
Like just shot him and
Yeah,
like.
it's not, like right here in the
Yeah,
middle. It came out
and he
right
was
here.
and he was like they was gay and
Did
all
they
this
try to
stuff.
like cover it up or anything?
No, he just
Like,
shot him.
It was like on the main strip in Miami,
Damn.
He just went to
Yeah.
his house and shot him.
like to his mansion.
But it's like a whole bunch. Yeah, but like the dude that shot him was like crazy as fuck. Like he has like mental problems.
you
like,
already
mental
killed
issues.
like 4 people by this
Yeah,
time.
he was like his
Wow.
5th killing. He
That's
was a
crazy.
serial killer. So definitely, I definitely recommend.
He's one
it.
of those people that tell you what you want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He'll kill you, and then he'll kill you, and then go in his car and like smile about it.
That's
And
crazy.
get all the newspaper articles
That-
about your dad,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so he can like
All the
cherish
newspapers.
And
Clipping.
he'll look,
Oh my
and
god.
he'll,
Have a room just dedicated to killings.
and he'll look at the news CNN, and they'll be like, famous fucking
Killer.
no, famous fucking designer, fashion designer, Gianni Versace was shot dead today, and the females will be like, oh my god, and then he'll be in the background like smiling, covering his
That
mouth.
literally happens on
Yeah.
the show.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely you want to watch. You can definitely wanna
Yeah, I'm
watch
gonna
that.
have
Anybody else watching this?
It has Penelope Cruz and
Penelope
Ricky
Cruz.
I
Martin.
gotta watch
Martin.
the OJ one first, though.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you don't have to, but yeah.
Okay, I hope the next season is Martin Luther King Jr.
The next one is Hurricane. The next one is Hurricane Katrina. They already said it.
What do you mean?
Just like the whole hurricane, like
Yeah.
it kind of was like a crime, kind of. I mean,
Conspiracy theory.
yeah. I mean, that's the next
You
one.
believe in conspiracy theories?
No, but I'm just saying that's what it is. So, all right, because you wanted this one.
Oh, iPhone X is being discontinued. I'm shitty because I wanted it.
Uh,
First
is
of
it
all,
being
second
confirmed?
of all, I don't know why. Yes, it is confirmed.
It's not confirmed. It's
Yeah,
they saying
I'm
it.
pretty sure it was confirmed. But whatever. It's the first one since the 5C, which the 5C was ass. So whatever.
That's a thought phone.
That's like grandma.
For
phone.
real.
No, with them colors?
That's that 12-year-old phone.
Them pastels.
With them
Your
colors,
grandma's
yeah.
first
That's a thought.
smartphone.
Yeah, for real.
That's a thought phone. That 5C.
But the iPhone X, like, I'm so confused because it's just so cool.
I have no
understand.
complaints with mine. Mine is perfect. Like
Right.
as she told you, I'm on it all day. So I'm on it no matter what we're doing. I'm on
I
it.
forgot my phone at home, but I have the 6 Plus.
I have the 6S, and it's half broken.
Crunch.
No, they're saying they did say that they're gonna make a iPhone
A
X
better
Plus with like 6.5 inch screen.
So a bigger one than that?
That's a
This is smaller.
tablet.
This is smaller than the Plus.
This is the
Ah.
It's the size
It's
of
damn near the
phone.
same size as that.
Ah.
It's just all screen though.
But yeah, he has a case and you don't, so that's gonna throw it
The
off.
Plus is way bigger than this. Yours is way bigger than this.
Oh.
So the
I would damn near
6.5,
love the X Plus.
the 6 point, they're gonna come out with the 6.5,
Which will be
X.
the same size as
gonna be-
mine.
I don't know. It's just gonna be. It might be the same size, but it's gonna be all screen instead of like there's gonna be
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
Okay.
So
See, that's something I don't really like, I guess, because I like having a home button.
see, I don't. I mean, I don't. It don't bother me.
I don't know.
But
It makes
people-
it like more user friendly.
No, people saying that they're mad about the notch. If you see this, if you can see this, there's like a little black strip. People
Yeah.
are pissed about that notch, which
Why?
which has the camera and all that. People are
You
mad
need
about
that.
it.
Yeah, I think the little dots and
I
whatever.
mean, it's the same
is
as having
ugly.
that. It's just, but just
Black.
yeah, you
I
know
would
what
like
I'm saying.
that.
So
It's
they've-
just more sleek.
they even have an app that has a black strip all across it, so you can't even see that. It'll just be like
Oh,
it's
that's
a top.
cool.
For people that don't are bothered by it,
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be one of those people.
you would be bothered by that.
Oh yeah, I have everything categorized and
I'm
like.
talking about that
everything is
black-
just neat.
by
But
that-
no, yeah, cause like I don't know, this is like just straight across, so I would have to.
I'm going to have to get
Have
me
the
a new
black
phone
strip.
here pretty soon.
Same.
Yeah, you can get an 8 Plus or
Mine
an
is
X.
halfway broken.
I don't
so.
know. Definitely going to stay Team iPhone.
Got you. All right. 2 topics left. Drake came out with some new music over the weekend.
Yes,
I loved
Daddy
it.
did.
I loved it, and I'm glad that he's back rapping.
I swear.
I'm glad that he's done with that. It seems to be done with that
That dance
Jamaican
hall.
shit.
Jamaican dance hall shit. So hopefully this is a good sign of
That
where he's
dirty.
going. Hopefully this is a good sign of where he's going. Hopefully we won't have to hear any more him saying ting
Yeah.
anymore or something. Or
Oh my God,
Yeah,
no.
I don't want to hear that shit.
But one thing, like, I liked Diplomatic Immunity more than God's Plan, and it's crazy because God's Plan, like, broke so many records.
Broke the
But it was
Spotify
just,
record
like,
for the
too
most streamed.
poppy for me. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
You thought it was too poppy?
Definitely. I like
I think so.
I like
that's
old Drake.
That's what he did. No, that was supposed to be like a radio song, and then Diplomatic Community was supposed to be like
Hood.
just like album cut, just like an album, like straight lyricism.
Yeah.
And
No,
that's
I
what
love
he
it.
did. And that's what he did. So
I didn't care for either, but I liked
You didn't like
Diplomatic
him?
Community better.
See, no, one thing I didn't like about Diplomatic Community is, like, it kind of got really monotone. Like, I like listening to songs until I know the words, and it just got so monotone, like, I couldn't do it.
But like to me, like when
But it
when
is
he came
like old
out,
Drake. And
when he came out with those 2 disses to Meek Mill, I like the first one better than the second
you
one.
like charged up better. Than
Yeah.
Back to
Oh
back.
yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
I listened to back to back 3 times on the way here.
That back to back.
Damn.
I love
I listened to
back.
Charged Up. Yeah, Charged Up was my shit.
No, I definitely.
Crazy.
I definitely. No, I like Charged Up, but I like it better than back to back.
Back to
I
back
did.
is the best.
Okay. Last topic of the night before we
Last
get out of
topic.
here. The Super Bowl. What number is that? I don't know what that is.
52.
52.
Ellis
Super
50.
Bowl 52 is set. It's gonna be Patriots versus Eagles. I just hope the Patriots lose. I don't give a fuck how they
I hope
lose.
the Patriots
just hope
lose
they
also.
I don't fuck with. I don't
Okay,
fuck.
so are they the ones that like cheated one Super
They be
Bowl?
cheating.
No, they cheated every Super Bowl.
fucking year.
This is their 10th one, right?
Probably.
I
And
think
they've won
my friend
5.
was telling me
Yeah.
10th, but yeah, that's crazy. The only thing I've ever heard about them is they're cheaters. I don't know anything about sports.
They've
so
been caught cheating so many times. It's unreal.
how can they even be a team at that point?
They still are.
Clearly, cheaters win in life, so that's the takeaway from this podcast.
All I
So,
care.
yeah.
All I care about is I just want the Patriots to lose.
Me too.
That's all I want.
too.
I don't care.
Call me a hater. Call me
I'm a hater.
whatever.
Yeah,
I
don't
want
care.
the Patriots to lose.
I don't care. So we'll probably
yeah.
make our. Now we will make picks, and that might be different from what we want. you know what I'm saying? But we gonna make picks probably next week, the week before the Super Bowl.
All right.
It could be different than what we want, who we want to win, but we'll do it. We want to thank everybody for joining in. We want to thank everybody
Real.
for the comments.
Don't forget to like our page.
We want to thank
Go
everybody
ahead
for
and
their
share it
likes.
again.
We want to thank everybody for their shares. We want to thank everybody for their viewer questions. We want we just gracious for
Yeah,
everybody
definitely.
that watches it. Sticks
Thank you
with us.
guys. 71
That sticks with
episodes
us.
strong.
71
We ain't stopping
at all.
anytime
At all.
soon.
At all.
Right.
So
So if anyone has any questions, either put it in the podcast or like message one of us.
yeah.
Because we
definitely.
really do like viewer questions.
Yeah.
We love viewer questions. That's the best thing that we can get is viewer questions.
Yeah.
Because that means like you care about us enough that you want us to speak about it.
Right.
Like that's definitely
And it's
like
just
the
cool.
highest.
Like people think about a lot of different things or are in a lot of different situations that we're not in. So
yeah. So
keeps things interesting.
All
But
right.
yeah.
we'll see y'all next Thursday at 8 p.m. as always. Have a blessed night. Have a good weekend.
And watch out for Monday. We'll have more about nothing.
More About Nothing on Monday.
This has been episode 71 of the podcast. I'm Long John Silva.
I'm Sierra Brianna.
DC 2.
We out.
Yeah.